What's up, Broke Life fam? Hey, I wanted to touch base real quick about the types of affordable housing, just so you guys kind of know the terminology when you hear it, because it can be kind of confusing. Um, I think most often people hear the term subsidized housing. So what that means is basically that property or that unit has a subsidy, which means it's a government funded assistance that's attached to that property. So when you hear subsidized housing, which is usually a property, like an apartment complex, which I generally refer to as income-based because that's kind of more commonly a phrase people would understand. Oh, your rent is based on your income. Or it's also called a project-based voucher. It's actually another type of Section 8 voucher. Very confusing, but I just want you guys to kind of be somewhat familiar of the terminology because it can be overwhelming, but subsidized housing is income-based housing. So that property's getting a subsidy from the government to assist people with a portion of their rent. In the end, how it affects the tenant is they generally don't pay more than about 30% of the household's income, so making it affordable. So you often hear subsidized housing. Sometimes you hear public housing. I usually try to just call it income-based housing so that people know, oh, that's what that means. So that's kind of the most common term. So if you hear them used interchangeably, that's what that means. So also, I was going to say, if you guys haven't checked out my community resource page, just so you're aware, I focus on Southeast Michigan, primarily the Tri-County area, which is Oakland, Macomb, and Wayne County, although I do post resources for kind of the surrounding counties too, somewhat, not a whole lot of, but just kind of the basics. So I just posted yesterday the subsidized housing list for Oakland and Macomb County. So if you're looking for affordable housing, that would be the rentals that are based on your income. I just posted those lists. So you can find, I have a group and a page. If you go to Facebook and search for Broke Life Community Resources, you'll either find the page or the group, and I have each one linked to the other. So check it out. Look for those resources. If you have any questions, post to the page.